This video will show you ABStractme, a tool for modeling the environment in agent-based simulations. ABStractme is an Eclipse plugin. It provides a new diagram type for modeling the simulated environment of an agent-based simulation. The modeling environment provided by ABStractme is composed of a Project Explorer view, a diagram editor, and a palette view. This palette contains all the modeling elements able to be instantiated in a diagram. Following the specification of the DSL for ABMS, ABStractme organizes the environment model into an overview diagram and concern diagrams. In the overview diagram, one can change the model title, the model description, and the concerns associated with the environment. A model has a special abstraction concern, which is composed of spatial units, on which there are situated entities. A grid abstraction is composed of cells. A Cartesian space abstraction is composed of points. And a graph abstraction is composed of nodes and links. Geographic information system files can be specified to create and initialize spatial units. A spatial unit can have its name changed for further references. The extent of the spatial abstraction can be changed as well, and the diagram is updated accordingly. Concerns group the modeling of related elements and are further detailed in separated diagrams. To create a concern, just drag and drop the concern element from the palette. A concern can have its name and description changed. A concern can be removed using the context menu. A double click on the concern diamond opens its diagram. In the following, we will show the elements that can be specified for a concern. A parameter element represents a model parameter. Each concern can group many of them. Each parameter can have its name and type changed. Additionally, one must define the parameter initialization. In this example, we are specifying a static initialization. Other initialization types are described in the paper. Parameters can also be removed using the context menu. An entity element represents a relevant object that exists in a simulation. It's represented with a box with three sections: its name, its creational strategy, and its attributes. ABStractme provides built-in creational strategies to set up how entities are created and located in the spatial abstraction. After picking the appropriate one, the designer must set its particular details. Entity attributes are added in the last section of the entity box. Similarly to parameters, an attribute can have its name, type, and initialization source specified. Supplementary structures are another modeling element that can be specified. A supplementary structure defines additional attributes that will be embedded into the spatial unit entity. The name of the supplementary structure follows from the spatial unit name defined in the overview diagram. A supplementary structure must have its attributes specified. Now we'll define another entity in order to show how ABStractme supports relationships between entities. Three types of relationships are supported: association, composition, and container. After selecting the appropriate type, the designer clicks on the entities to create the relationship. Direction and cardinality must be specified for the relationship. Now we'll show the code generation feature of ABStractme. For that, we'll use an existing model of the IT earthquake. This model is composed of 5 concerns, in addition to the spatial abstraction concern. ABStractme supports code generation for the Netlog platform. This feature is accessed from the context menu. ABStractme seamlessly generates the source code, which is saved in the same project. If we open the generated code, we'll see all the Netlog elements generated from the IT model, which include visual inputs for each model parameter and the complete source code that creates and initializes the environment. The simulation can be run without any change in its source code.